4 players, 3 seeds, and just 1 trophy to fight for. Two-time champion Venus Williams led a stellar lineup of semi-final competitors on Saturday's play at the Bank of the West Classic. She was joined by former champion Dominika Cibulkova in the draw, with Johanna Konta and Alison Risk also looking to book their place in Sunday's showpiece. Making her 8th main draw appearance at this tournament, Cibulkova boasts a wealth of experience on the hard courts of California. That's more than can be said for her opponent Konta, who's enjoying a dream maiden appearance in Stanford. And it was advantage to the Brit early on centre court.
Konta breaks first and has the 2-1 lead.
Cibulkova's made it this far without dropping a set at this tournament. The Slovakian wasn't going to make it easy for her lower-ranked opponent. This winner a fine example of the devastation her powerful forehand can cause. But that early break proved crucial for world number 18 Konta, who was playing with the kind of confidence that carried her to a career-best semi-final Grand Slam showing at the Australian Open earlier this year. A particularly clinical end to the first set, seeing her take the opener.
Here's an ace to close it out, a third of the match. Super serving display from Jo Konta.
She continued in that vein in the second, seemingly holding the answers to every single question her opponent could ask of her.
Oh, she's got to that, and she has delivered big time. Standout moment there from Konta.
Winners rained down on Cibulkova at every available opportunity, and this expert backhand to break put the result way beyond doubt. A majorly impressive win for the Brit that clearly means a lot to her.
Jo Konta breaks new ground in Stanford, a first WTA singles final of her career, and doesn't she deserve it?
I knew going into the match that I had a very, very tough job ahead of me. I felt happy with how I was able to just stay present, stay calm, and just really try to take care of things on my end.
Having won the last of her 2 titles here 14 years ago, Venus Williams would have to navigate her way past fellow American Alison Risk if she was to join Konta in the showpiece. She got off to the best possible start with a break in the second.
Clean as you like, hit that one out.
Former world number 1 was in sublime form and soon had the better of her opponent's service game once again to open up a commanding lead that was extended further here. Risk was able to get on the board, but it would prove mere consolation as Williams cruised to the opener.
Stroke of luck to close out the set, but in the main, the dominant player there, Venus Williams. That'll do very nicely for her. 6 games to 1 over Alison Risk.
The second began at frenetic pace, with the world number 7 this time showcasing her talents at the front of the court.
And now, we haven't really seen that in match. She hasn't had to bring it out, showing what a good net player she has been and always will be.
Risk certainly made a better fist of it as the match wore on, this winner reminding the viewing public why she's progressed to 2 singles finals already in 2016. But having been unable to capitalise on match point, Williams then took the initiative in the breaker.
She's there, and she's made that. Risk just giving her an opening, and boy did Williams seize it.
Seeing out the set to move 1 win away from a 50th career singles title.
Venus Williams is through to the Stanford final for the 8th time in her career. A champion twice in the past. She'll go for a 3rd title on Sunday. She was pushed in that second set, no doubt, by Alison Risk, but she finds a way.
You know, when I stepped to the line and I had match point, I thought that the match was in my hands, and it really wasn't. She had something else to say about that, but that's what you have to expect out there in these later rounds, is that every ball's going to come back. And the tiebreaker thankfully went my way. I don't know what it was, but whatever happened, I got to keep that up.
So Williams' hopes of a Stanford hat-trick all come down to Sunday's showpiece with Johanna Konta. Which player will sparkle in the Golden State?